I like this itinerary because it explores not only some unknown places in Indonesia and Australia, but also provides you with the opportunity to access the magnificent Great Barrier Reef. I think this itinerary appeals to the intrepid traveler that wants to visit some of the unknown, beautiful places offered in Indonesia and Northern Australia. And of course, when you look at the date of this voyage, I cannot think of a better cruise to spend Christmas and the New Year's Eve. I think some of the top attractions on this itinerary would have to be Port Douglas in Queensland, which I consider to be the Saint-Tropez of Australia. Why do I believe that? Because of its beaches, its close access to the Great Barrier Reef, but also the boutiques, the restaurants, the shops, cafes. It is just an absolute charming place to explore, and we will spend the entire day and evening in this charming resort town. Another great attraction is just north of Port Douglas and can be found in Cooktown. Cooktown is a fairly isolated small community situated along the river on which Captain Cook pulled ashore his boat in order to have it repaired after he ran aground on the Great Barrier Reef. That made them the first Westerners to actually set up a settlement on the Australian mainland. The hidden gem on this itinerary, I think, would have to be the island of Komodo. To meet the people of the village, to meet the park rangers, it's a very unique experience. On this particular voyage, we have one of our more unusual as amazing evenings. Not only will you be introduced to Australia's Aboriginal people and their culture, but get to know some of Australia's more fearsome inhabitants, the famous saltwater crocodiles. After coming all this way, why not join us on the cruise after sailing from Cairns down the east coast of Australia before you end up in Sydney for an overnight. This is a 10-night cruise and a fantastic add-on from your journey from Bali to Cairns.